What's up, everyone? Welcome to week 4 Pickems. It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Muffin. Bringing you another special guest. We have Douey. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
Now, this Pickems is going to be very special because if we don't finish it in 15 minutes or under, I will buy you a new car. That's right, I will buy you a new car. So let's try and finish this in enough time because I can't afford a new car and buying new cars for people. But our first matchup is going to be a special matchup because it's the battle of some titans, if I will say.
1 second, I'll be right back.
Oh, good. I will keep talking as Douey comes back. We have Momo versus Agar, the two titans, two of my friends, and honestly, picking between them just doesn't feel right. But to state some obvious, looking at the team, Agar's team is always very scary. I will say that in nearly every matchup, but I think Momo does have some ways around it. You know, we have seen Scarf and Nominus many times, and I think it's another time you can probably see it coming again. What else could probably... I wouldn't be surprised if Pikachu came. You know, start paralyzing.
Is really good here. Fairy,
Say again?
I think Meloetta here is very good.
I agree as well. I think Meloetta and especially working Terra can very much help. Terra Fairy will probably be the best for it, but either Terra definitely can work. I'm just gonna quickly see if I can turn you up a little bit because we only do the most professional stuff here around here. There we go.
I also think that Diana could be good with Terra Fairy on Agar's team, mainly because his only answer to it is hitting it for super effective damage is Ogerpon and Pikachu, which if it Terra Steel would be able to resist those attacks.
That is very true. I mean, he hasn't brought the Fiona yet, so maybe this is a Fiona. I do know he was planning to switch up his team. He may still do it because there's still time, meaning this Pickems is pretty much useless. But I'm hoping he does not, so the Pickems isn't useless. But overall, who do you think will win?
Agar.
Honestly, it's too tough for me to say. You know, yeah, if you're gonna go Agar, I'm gonna back my boy Momo up. Momo deserves some love.
I think Momo still has a good chance, like maybe if he brings like Skill Shot on Garchomp, but I definitely because you have Polk and Polk's been doing really good for some reason, and then you have Bundle. I think those ones are really good on against him.
I do think it'll be a very tough matchup, but I do think they both can cook something good to try and outpace each other. But we'll move on to the second matchup, which is, funnily enough, Mingo versus you. Yay!
I hate this matchup.
Now, this matchup is a very tough one. I mean, once again, Mingo kind of has the same idea of Agar's. His team is very hard to prep for. You know, you have your first three, but then you also been seeing hidden gems of the Alolan Raichu that's been doing work. Even though he's only played one battle, I think your biggest issue is going to be scheduling with him because, once again, he's only played one battle. Yep, did I just throw shade? Yes, I did. Not to spoil anything, but I do think that I think slowing his team down would be very helpful. I know he does have a rapid spin mon, but he has two actually, in fact. So it will be very interesting to see kind of the matchup.
I've Dengo.
That is true. You do have the Go Dango who actually put in work last week, and you did defeat Agar. It was 1-0, right? Or 2-0? It was 1-0?
4.
Oh, it's 4. Never mind. I was completely wrong by that. The fact that you have continually surprised me every single week in other leagues. I think Mingo, honestly, if he's not on his focus, on his game, I think you can definitely have a chance of beating him, and he might be listening to this being like, what? And I'm like, yeah, if he's not focused, he will lose. But I think overall, I think just looking at the teams, I think Mingo does have the advantage with what he has to him, but I definitely think you can do it. But I think I'm gonna have to give this to Mingo.
I don't blame you. I think I have 4 ones that I feel confident in bringing. I already know my Terra Captain for that battle and what Terra the mon is gonna be. But the other 2 months I'm kind of debating on. There's 4 in the mix.
That's fair. I mean, there's a lot to try and figure out between the wishes, the massive defenses, and then also the speed. There's a lot to think about this
I'm
in
just
this
scared
battle.
of that the gun spots.
And then the spun spots as well. Your favorite in other leagues.
Yeah, I was able to pick up 2 6-0s with that.
But did you want to say? Are you gonna put money on yourself? For winning?
I'm not gonna put an opinion.
I love
I
it.
think
All right, so now we have me versus Ditto. I look. I haven't started cooking yet. I don't cook till the Sunday, my Sunday/Monday. So looking at this matchup, very threatening. I mean, I'm always saying my opponent's gonna win because A, I love to throw, and B, I suck. You know, once again, Ditto's team, though I actually thought it wouldn't do as highly, it's put in the work against a lot of opponents. Just a few little things, and Ditto can definitely still make playoffs with ease, to be honest. Like Roaring Moon is very scary, Bokuran is very scary, Lucario is very scary. I'm very interested to see what they've cooked up for Mingo, because they still have to play, but I have some hidden gems here and there.
Mingo still hasn't done his week 2 battle.
This is just to throw Mingo underneath the Rock edition, where Mingo hasn't done it week 2 or week 3 battle. But don't worry, he's going to week 4 against another Australian, so he's gonna have fun with that one.
I've never versed him before. I don't even know what his time zone is.
It's Canadian, but besides, I think I am going to put my money. I always like to put my money on my opponents because I never like to think that I will win most things, but I do have some hidden gems. I think Ditto's team is going to be very, very difficult to try and go around, but I have some ideas. What are your thoughts, Douey?
I think seeing the Conda skill shot, I've used it on random battles. Seeing the Conda's really, really underrated. I told Ditto to pick it up and to choose Terra Dragon, and I think you can put in the work here. I think Gudra on your side's very decent with like Terra Fairy. And I also think that Greninja could go like Focus Sash or something to get the Battle Bond and kill one of the mods. I think Greninja is really good here.
Yeah, Battle Bond's the one ability I have yet to use in battle, so maybe I showcase it. I just very stuck on its other abilities, but we shall move on to Brooks and Bandito. Honestly, I actually really like this matchup. I think this is probably going to be my battle of the week, or like hype battle of the week, just because for once, Bandito accents don't make a difference to you. But I think Sun is going to be really nice for the Skeldeo. But in saying that, Doug Trio, maybe a Focus Sash variant, is going to absolute slap in terms of trapping things. Like, I know for a fact that Sneasler doesn't want to get trapped. Doge doesn't want to get trapped. Even Gudra doesn't really want to get trapped by an earthquake either.
I think Manaphy would really bring it for you.
I would only be very careful. I'd be careful with Manaphy though, because of the fact that Wake is there, and you don't want any you don't want any like shenanigans. Even Dragon Tail could ruin any type of like setup you've done.
Appleton.
Yeah, Appleton. I think Wake might get it. I have no. That could be completely wrong.
No, it doesn't.
Oh, it doesn't? Never mind then. But I definitely think this is going to be a very close matchup. I think between the two, see, Val is also
with Brooks.
I would have to probably see, does Sneasler Unburden outspeed Val, whose speed boost? I don't know. Maybe it does. I'm not too sure off the top.
I think yes, because Sneasler's base speed is better.
Yeah. Look, I think it'll be a very close one. I think it'll be a very intense match. And I think this is going to be another match that'll be probably like match of the week, just because of what their two teams are. I think I gotta go Bandito. I think he definitely has this. I think he so far out of all 3 weeks, I think he's slowly been cooking more and more with his team, and I definitely think this is the week he showcases. You know, he's learned everything from the first 3 weeks, and this is where he really starts getting in tune with his Pokemon.
I'm here. I'm Brooks. Yeah. I think Sun has put in a lot of work for him. I think that I want him to bring Ferret.
Please bring Ferret. That's all we want in life. We just want Terra Dark Ferret to 1v1 a Skeledurge. That's all I want in life.
How many battles do we have left?
Quite a few. I think it's 10 weeks, so we still have quite a few battles.
No. For Pickems, like how much have we done? Yeah, because my food's getting cold.
We have 2 more battles.
Oh,
Yeah, we have 2 more battles. We're very professional around here. Don't worry, we'll speed run this. Ninja versus Derpster. Ninja has had some massive struggles the first 3 weeks. I think they're still just trying to figure out their teams. My biggest advice to Ninja is, hey, you have Gliscor, one of the best hazard setters. Maybe start using it as a hazard setter because you've been using it very offensively. But Gliscor's best trait is to set up hazards. How well do hazards go in this team? I think they go quite decent. Though they have a rapid spinner, you know, I still think if that rapid spinner goes, you still have some great chip damage to go. And I think with Derps' team, any type of chip damage is good type of chip damage. I'm trying to think what.
I think Derp's gonna win this.
I do think Derps does have the better matchup, but I think Ninja can possibly do this. I think you know, their chestnut looks really good into this matchup. I'm trying to think. I think they do. I think Vaporeon also doesn't do too bad, but it just depends on what they're thinking. Do you bring hazards? Hazards could be nice, but maybe you don't bring hazards.
I don't think Ninja knows how to use Gliscor properly. That's really it.
I think kind of like Bandita, I think this is the week that we'll finally see Ninja kind of get an idea of how to use their team properly, and I think that's where things will turn. Like, you know, Cinderace looks quite nice in this matchup as well. Even things like Electros could be decent.
Yeah.
But I will give it to Derpstar, which leads to our final battle, Vortex versus Aaron. Honestly, look. Even though I did lose my battle, their team has vastly improved thanks to the snow. I think in this matchup though, could we see I think again
Vortex wins, because I think Noivern, the combination of Terra Noivern, Electricity, Argonable, and Palafin, and Boros just got all to combine, goes really good on this against Aaron.
Yeah, the issue is like his team can get overwhelmed very, very easily and very, very fast. Also the fact that like so many things here can break Veil. You know, Raging Bull breaks Veil. A lot of these things learn Brick Break that can break Veil. Defog can break. I believe also gets rid of Veil. I'm pretty sure because like screens. I do think this will be a very tough matchup. But you know, they've surprised me every step of the way, but I think on paper, I think Vortex does have the better team.
Yeah, I agree.
And that brings us to the end of Pickems. And guess what? We did it under 15 minutes, so no car for anyone. But thank you, Douey, for being here for the Pickems. I do appreciate it. You go eat your food, go have and all that.
Yeah.
And I will see you everyone in week 5. Bye.
Bye, everyone.